been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Runs through the defender.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. We're right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
QB decides to keep it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man-to-man coverage. Route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Williams. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes a quick catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return. The offense will take over from the 29.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Here's a carry for the fullback. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. The quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Armstrong. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Hand it off for a draw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Williams. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will line up to punt it away.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Oh, it's a reverse. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Head coach say, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous 4th down attempts. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, a reverse. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And tackled there by the defense. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Wrap down the middle. It's Bell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
one final play before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The pocket breaking down. And it's complete downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the gun now on third down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.